once I get under those, which is also 3 layers. Sheet, midweight, comforter. You might recognize it. This is actually, yes, I washed it, but it's still the one that I put in the back of the car for the dogs usually. The human took it this time until I figure out, you know, how to get something that I can protect out here, because anything left out here gets nibbled by chipmunks or something. Or hornets make a nest in it, or yeah, chewed on, and bugs. Which is why I want a solid structure. But, I mean, this, as far as, you know, I mean, this needs a platform built for it, so that I can entertain guests who like to do what I'm doing. Once it's on a platform, see, inside here, this one is pretty much critter proof. You know, other than flying insects, they still get in. So there you go. Okay. I know there's something else in my car. I just know there is. There's something outside that I've forgotten, but you know what? I'm calling it a night as far as going outside, other than if I have to go potty, which is why I have the lantern. Oh, there they go. All right. And we have lights. And this, I think it's so funny because, you know, oh, it stopped doing it. You little stinker. It had been turning on without batteries. See, there you go. I need the batteries that are up in the... Okay. 3 layers. Cami for core. This for my arms, just in case this gets too warm. Okay, there we go. So apparently it just got a little loose. I thought it's because I had it left in the on position. So anyway, this is the little test me tag. And since I only need it, you know, just to see where I'm going, because I will turn these off. And I must say, see, I think the tent, see, again, that needs to be going that way. So the whole tent needs to make a 1/4 degree turn. Because they don't soak up as much sun on that side. They would, if it was right there, they would catch sun from morning until evening. My battery's running very low. Well, not very low, 37. Anyway, it is 10, like right at a minute before 10:30. As you can see, the lights are still on. I think I'm going to let them stay on until they turn off automatically. Clearly on the weekends, there's a lot going on. I've heard crowd sounds. I mean, cheering and whatnot. So it was a large group. I wish I knew what they were doing. Oh, look, I look like a superhero with a mask. Anyway, I'm waiting for the first video to upload. And I guess I'll work if I still have battery power. I know that the cold can reduce battery power. I don't know if it's going to happen. This is my first time to do this. I'm very excited. So far, I haven't heard any strange noises. And if the wind doesn't settle itself down, my wind chimes are too close to the tent. They're too, yeah. It's the perfect tone. It just needs to be further away. Anyway, it's past my bedtime. Video has uploaded. I'm shutting everything down. Okay. It said I had 1 hour, 12 minutes remaining when I shut it down. We'll see if it says the same thing in the morning. Look, you can't even see my face now that the computer's off. It's 4:49. There's a smidge of glow left to everything. Oh, that bed should be on this bed. Yes, it should. Oh, Willow. Willow's done a mediocre job of keeping my feet warm. Because she seems to think I'm supposed to keep her warm. Yes. Yes. But the sun should be up a bit. And I'm going to attempt to get just a little more sleep. Seriously. Anyway, the skies start lighting up, so is the tent. But it's still too dark. Still too dark for this silly little camera. Thank you for helping keep me warm, Willow. I appreciate it. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. You're a good girl. Okay. And 1 hour later, without a flash, morning has broken. My hips are killing me. Forgot to check. Oh, it was almost 11. So I've had just at 6 hours of rest. I wouldn't exactly call it sleep. Somewhere in between them, there was some sleep. This one had dreams, and she was chasing things in her sleep. Oh, I wish I had put that in the middle. Even editing the videos, my brain is already hot. It doesn't want to think. And considering I got 5 hours of sleep, which, you know, for me, that's... I'll take that back. I didn't even get 5 hours. I just managed to not have to go to the bathroom for 5 hours. Not that I didn't have to. I just decided it was too darn cold, and my little bladder was just going to have to behave itself. And it held out till 4:30 or whenever it was. That. Sorry. I knew I was out of time. This is the time of day when I am absolutely worthless. Started my day doing this. Because, you know, that rips on the other side. It was 90 or almost 90 degrees in here. when I sought shelter from the heat. So it was even worse in here. And that was just enough to make me realize I probably buried it. So. Apparently vinegar isn't very tasty. Thank goodness. And it's the citric acid, if I remember correctly, that is toxic to them. Willow! I found it! I found it! Willow doesn't like the spray. Come on. I sprayed your space. Now maybe they'll stay away. They've been driving her crazy too. What? I didn't spray over there. I sprayed over here where you've been laying.